Hi guys, I'm Aubrey Ushing. I'm 23 years old. I'll be 24 next month, and I wanted to tell you about the tattoo I was interested in getting. I wanted to get a pinup girl standing over a car or a motor. I want her to have tools in her hand and grease on her and cuts and but I still want her to look like a pinup girl and be sexy and everything. And that's, basically the skeleton of the tattoo, and I'm interested in the artist's interpretation of it. I drew a simple sketch of it to take a look at, but I'm open to any artist's interpretation of the tattoo. So that's just basically how I want the tattoo to look. I want it on my left shoulder blade from probably this area to my back. But it depends on the artist's interpretation of it and how big it'll be. I want her to be around 6 inches to 8 inches. Bigger is alright. Smaller, I think, might kind of ruin the detail of everything. Alright, and I definitely want her in color. As far as pricing goes, I don't have a set price range. I've wanted her for 2.5 years, so I'm willing to pay anything to finally get, my pinup girl. I'm so excited about the tattoo, so it doesn't matter to me. And the reason I want the tattoo is because my hobby is classic cars and working on classic cars. And ever since I was little, my dad used to build classic cars for people. And so I was growing up around it, and we would see the cars come in, and they'd be a little, rust bucket and, what most people would think is junk. And my dad would turn it into absolute, beauty, and would turn it into art. And so, here's a picture of my dad, my older brother, and me in one of the cars that he built for someone. And so, as you can tell from the picture, he did some amazing work. And growing up, he bought a car, a big old Suburban for my mom to drive instead of your typical minivan to haul your kids around and buy groceries and stuff. And it needed a lot of work too. So the whole family ended up getting together and sanding the car down and getting it ready for paint and everything. So, we were all hands-on from very little, and it's just something I ended up enjoying. And my first car I bought was a 73 Chevelle. Here's a picture. And all through high school, I was known as the girl with the cool classic car, and everyone knew me from driving around town. I don't live in a very big town, so everyone knew me. And I would go up, when I get gas at the gas stations, there's always some guy there who would ask, "Oh, is that your dad's car? Did your daddy buy that for you? Or where's your boyfriend at?" And I'd also get, that's a really nice car, and I can't believe a girl's driving that. So my motivation for the tattoo also comes from the job that I'm in right now. I work for Budweiser, the beer company, so it's also a stereotypical man's job, and it is very physical, and we hear all the time, all day long, guys making comments of, "Oh, you're too pretty to be throwing that case around," and "Where are the guys at?" and "Be careful, you're going to break a nail," and stuff like that. But it is very physical. But on the other hand, if you do it 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, you build the muscle to do so. And there's only 3 girls that are actually out in the field, and I kind of want to break that mold. I think more girls need to not think that they have to go and sit down at a desk and type on a computer all day. The other reason is that at work we wear these shirts, and they're actual men's shirts. They don't provide the girls with women's shirts, women's clothing. The pants and shirts are cut for a man. So I usually have to wear a tank top or a shirt underneath my shirts, even in 100-degree weather, because the shirts aren't cut for our chest, and so the buttons end up popping open all day long, and that's not what I want to be showing my junk to anyone, since there's always people watching us. So, it's just, even the company itself doesn't figure there's going to be girls in there, you know, so that's why they don't even make an effort to buy girls' uniforms. But we do what we can, you know. It may be a man's uniform, we may look like dudes during the day, but we let our hair down, we'll do our makeup, and, you know, we show that we're still feminine in what we do. The tattoo will be life-changing because I'll be able to wear my pinup girl proud, and I'll show her around, and people will be able to see my hobby as well as, you know, a sexy girl doing it, and, you know, they'll put two and two together, and, you know, I just want more and more people to see that girls can do the stereotypical man things and still be beautiful doing so. You don't have to be a tomboy or anything, and I know it's going to be an amazing tattoo, and I want the artist's interpretation of it, and I just want to wear art that also shows my interests and my hobbies in life. And I think that's such an awesome thing to do, and put two and two together. You know, I don't think what can be better than that. And so that's where the life-changing experience could come from. And so that's my story, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. So thank you.